Before I start the video, I want to remind you that the PokeCoin giveaway is still going until this Friday the 10th. It will be two $10 gift cards of the platform of your choice. All you have to do is like and subscribe and you will be in. Now to the video. Today in this episode of Pokemon Go Meta, we will be taking a look at Gyrados. Gyarados had a rough start in life, probably because his previous evolution outshines him in every way. You think Arceus is the god of Pokemon? No, it's Magikarp. Okay, kidding aside, Magikarp is literally the most useless Pokemon in the game. To get Gyarados, it takes 400 candies, meaning you have to catch at least 101 Magikarps and transfer all of them except one. God only knows what Professor Willow does with them.
Mr. Skywalker, there are too many of them. What are we going to do?
So, is this effort worth it? Well, now it totally is. Just look at these stats. It's very similar to our previous Barney-loving meta Pokemon. But it wasn't always this way. For a long time, Gyarados was bullied and beaten mercilessly by his fellow water-type Pokemon, Vaporeon.
I'm taking your shoes.
This was for two main reasons. First, Eevee was a way easier Pokemon to evolve, only costing 25 candies, even if you had a 1 in 3 chance of getting Vaporeon. Also, Magikarp is a water spawn, meaning not everyone had easy access to it. But what really made Vaporeon the big daddy of water types, even if his stats were lower than Gyarados, was the access to a fast water type move, because Gyarados didn't have one at the beginning of the game. To make matters worse, the move in question was Water Gun. At the beginning of the game, Water Gun was so insanely overpowered that it wasn't a good idea to even use charge attacks. People consider it a holy weapon. But even after Water Gun was nerfed, Gyarados still couldn't compare without a fast water type move. The only real use of Gyarados was to use his double dark moveset, Bite and Crunch, to do Alakazam raids, or a double dragon moveset, Dragon Breath and Dragon Pulse, to deal with Dragonites. And it stayed like this for a long time, until the god bestowed Gyarados the move Waterfall. Now, with a water type fast move, Gyarados finally had the firepower it needed to not just beat Vaporeon, but to blow him out of the water.
I don't think this could end well for anyone. So, fire in the hole.
The addition of a single move made Gyarados the undisputed king of all water Pokemon. For about a month, Gyarados' reign was short-lived because the introduction of their legendary Pokemon Kyogre, who is better in every single stat and has the same moves. But not everyone has a legendary Pokemon, so let's move on. So, Gyarados is a water flying type Pokemon that is resistant to water, fire, fighting, bug, and steel. It's also super resistant to ground because, well, he somehow flies without wings. I don't know how he's not a dragon type, but yeah. He's also super affected by rock and double affected by electricity. This makes Gyarados the best non-legendary counter to Groudon and Entei raids, as well as other fire, ground and rock types. He's also a top counter to Moltres and Tyranitar. His high stats make him a really good generalist in gyms, although he has a big problem fighting grass types like Venusaur and other water types like Vaporeon. But the bane of its existence is anything that could be considered mildly electric. Hell, a Pikachu can give Gyarados a good fight, not to mention Jolteon, Raikou, and Zapdos, who can make him faint if they look at him wrong. So taking everything in consideration, Gyarados is pretty good. He's the undisputed king of water types if you don't count Granddaddy Kyogre. So get a couple of Gyarados if you can, and they're a safe investment. So that's it for this episode of Pokemon Go Meta. Leave a comment saying which Pokemon I should analyze next. Also like and subscribe. But as always, I'm not your father. I mean, I think so.